My name is Tim Lamey. I'm a fine art landscape photographer. I've been doing photography for a little over 35 years fairly seriously. It started as a way to document research for masters and PhDs in zoology. The biological research was always getting me into remote locations, places that helped me connect with nature. And I've always had a fascination with nature, but these really helped me connect because I was working, for instance, for my master's on a remote island in the north end of Lake Michigan, and there would only be 4 or 5 of us there each field season, and we had 640 acres of state forest to wander around and a little bit of colonial nesting water birds that we were studying while we were there. And then for my PhD, I got to even more remote locations because I was studying penguins at the time, and got to sites south of New Zealand where very few people have ever been, and then into the Falklands as well. So the TMI project is really an effort to bring together my biological background with the art. So this looked like a great opportunity for me to make a more direct statement about what's happening to the environment and the potential risks to the environment. So this was a great opportunity to go out to western North Dakota and explore areas that had been identified as being scenically or culturally or historically of significance. So this was great. The list of 18 places I encourage everybody to see because it really gives you a great feel for the scenic and spectacular places that are out west. Teddy Roosevelt National Park is part of it, but it turns out there's some spots that probably as spectacular as that very few people go to. A lot of the locations are not at great risk at the moment because there's no oil development close by. Others are probably at much greater risk. There's wells all around both the north and south unit of the park, and there's pump jacks visible from Elkhorn Ranch, Teddy Roosevelt's place. So it's changing the landscape in visible ways. Sure, maybe the pump jacks are only there for 30 or 50 years and the visible changes will go away. But there are other risks from spills of oil, and more importantly, things like the wastewater or salt water, which can poison the land and make it unusable for a generation. So I haven't seen any of that impact directly, but as we keep increasing the number of wells and the amount of development, it just logically means we're increasing the risk of all of those things happening.